In this video, I'm covering the top 5 reasons to not move to Orland Park. Let's do it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Chicago Suburbs Living. Today we're going to be talking about some things that may make you want to think twice about moving to Orland Park, Illinois. Orland Park is a suburb of Chicago located about 40 minutes southwest of downtown Chicago. And while it does have some tremendous benefits and amenities, it's a beautiful suburb. There's a lot of really great things about Orland Park. There are some things that may make you want to reconsider living there. So I'm going to outline 5 things that you should definitely know before you consider moving to Orland Park. As always, I'm your host, John Sintich. I'm your go-to for all things real estate in the Chicagoland area. And I make videos just like this one where I discuss all things living in the Chicagoland area and specifically the Chicago South suburbs. I also do want to inform you that I am a licensed realtor in the state of Illinois. Should you have any need to buy real estate in Orland Park or the Chicagoland area in general, just reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help you with that. All my contact information is below in the description of this video, and it's also going to be on the screen of this video as well. All right, let's do this. Okay, so reason number 1 why you might want to reconsider moving to Orland Park is the high cost of living. The cost of living in Orland Park is considerably higher than the national average. You know, the median sales price for a detached single-family home is around $377,500. You can get a condo or a townhouse for a median sales price of about $246,000. But this means that if you're looking to buy a home in Orland, you're going to be paying a little bit more than the national average. It just may be more expensive to live there than some of the other areas surrounding. The high cost of living in Orland Park is definitely attributable to the higher property taxes, and there's a large retail sector in Illinois. People love to come and spend their dough at the Orland Mall. There's so many retail stores. Shopping is a big part of the Orland Park economy. People shop till they drop here. Reason number 2 why people may want to reconsider Orland Park is the weather. You can go from really one extreme to the other weather-wise in Orland Park. It's really hot and humid in the summer, and then the winters can be extremely harsh, brutal, cold, windy. There's just big swings between the weather, and if you're not used to extreme swings in the weather, Orland Park just might not be the spot for you. You might want to look at some other areas of the country. Reason number 3 why you might want to reconsider moving to Orland Park is the commute to downtown Chicago. You know, Orland Park is a suburb of Chicago, and you might be one of the thousands of people that commute to the city of Chicago every week for work. And the rush hour commute from Orland Park to Chicago and then back from Chicago to Orland Park in the evening, it can be a really rough commute. Traffic congestion in Chicago is a daily issue, and it can add a ton of time to your commute. With no traffic, you can get to downtown Chicago from Orland Park in about 35 minutes. But when you add in that rush hour traffic, it can be over an hour commute every single day during rush hour. So if dealing with bad traffic every day into the city is a deal breaker for you, then Orland Park is definitely not going to be the spot for you. But if you're working remote, or if you're only heading into the city, a few times a week, or if you don't work in the city of Chicago, it might not be a big deal for you at all. Reason number 4 is going to be the high property taxes in Orland Park. Illinois has some of the highest property taxes in the entire country, and Orland Park is no exception. Orland Park homeowners should expect to pay anywhere from 1.5% to 2.5% of their property's value in the property taxes every year. And this can add a significant cost to home ownership. There are definitely different tax benefits available to you depending on your situation that might actually lower that burden of your property taxes. So definitely consult with an accountant or your village in order to determine if you qualify for any of those tax benefits. Before I get to reason number 5, I just want to remind you once again, I am a licensed realtor in the state of Illinois. If you need anything real estate related, if you need to buy real estate in Orland Park or the surrounding suburbs or anywhere in Chicagoland, just reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help you. All the contact information from me is going to be in the description of this video, and it's going to be on the screen as well. All right, you've watched this far. You might as well watch reason number 5 why you may not want to live in Orland Park, and that is going to be limited public transportation options. Orland Park just has limited transportation options if you're looking for public transit. They do have metro stations that can get you in and out of the city with relative ease, but there's just not a ton of bus routes, not a lot of public transportation within Orland. And if you own a home in Orland, you can't just walk out of your house and kind of walk to whatever you need, all the shops, all the stores, schools, and things like that. You definitely need a car if you want to enjoy all the benefits of living in Orland Park. So limited walkability, limited public transportation within the city itself. Definitely something to consider if that's a deal breaker for you. That's it, guys. Those are the top 5 reasons why you might not want to live in Orland Park. Other than that, Orland Park is a really, really great suburb. It's one of the best suburbs to raise a family in the entire state of Illinois. Phenomenal schools, great shopping, great restaurants, things like that. It's a really great suburb. But if any of those things that I covered today are a deal breaker for you, then you shouldn't really consider Orland Park, because it's probably not going to be a place where you are going to enjoy living. But after hearing those top 5 reasons, if you still definitely want to consider Orland Park, just reach out to me. I can help you find a place to live here, give you a ton more information about the suburb of Orland Park, and help you make a more clear and confident decision when it comes to moving. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next video.